Hello and good morning. Welcome to our daily readings on Monday, the 2nd of September. I'm doing our daily reading today from the original Waite tarot deck, conceived by Waite and designed by Pamela Coleman-Smith. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to get our energy of the day card, our problem if there is one, and a solution. So if you're ready today for the September vibes, it's new today, we're in a different energetic vibration, which means that things are going to start changing. And you see, as our seasons shift, so do we. And the energy of today is going to be in that slight shift energy. Now, for some of you, if you're in cooler climes where it starts to go into the autumnal seasons as we move through September, October, sort of November time, then you're going to be shifting in your energy field, you see, because we are just like the seasons, we move like them. So each season will actually reflect something to you. So I've got our cards, I've got our energy of the day card, sorry about that. Our problem if there is one, and our solution. So are you ready to see what we've got for today's cards? So we've got the 9 of Wands, okay? Now whenever I see this card, I always get this sense of clinging to something. Now, interestingly, for this particular one today, the angels are talking about clinging to a thought or a mindset, okay? They're talking about the way that you view the world and the things that you're trying to actually shift. Yet the funny part of this card is you're clinging to the one belief. There's a belief that you're holding on to quite tightly, and the angels are telling me that if you hold on to this belief quite tightly, you're going to come unstuck. It's the only way I can put it, right? Because how they're showing it to me is if you stick attached to this belief, it's going to stop you from moving your life to where it's meant to go. What is it that you're meant to be doing that you haven't done yet? What is it you're fearing slightly or even anxious about? It's that. Okay, so how would they understand which thing it was that they're holding on to? So they're saying for each of you it's a different type of belief, a different type of value. Yet what they're saying is that you feel as if your beliefs and values are the only ones. Well, there's others as well. And the angels are saying if you're holding on tightly to your own values, you're not going to see the perspective or the feelings of other people. And they're asking me to say to you guys that it's really important that you let go of this so that you can see all perspectives. And also remember that when you're feeling something is tricky or difficult and you're holding on to a belief like this, that others around you are behaving in their own ways and they're holding on to their beliefs and they may not fit in with yours. And how the angels are putting this to me is you're going to feel wounded and upset if you cling on to the only value system you know. And they're talking about you shifting the way you hear, so you can hear the other people's thoughts rather than only hearing your own banging in your head, because there's more to life than that. It's kind of how they're putting it to me. They're sort of saying to me like it's like you're shifting your world. It's a bit like, this is the only way I can put it, right? It's a bit like when your children get to adulthood and then they fly the nest and you suddenly are just you and your one and only or whatever, or you're even on your own for some of you. And it's a bit like that, and it's a bit like dealing with that shift and understanding that shift and recognizing you can't cling to what was. I think a lot of times there is that kind of almost want to stay in that old energy. We as humans struggle with that shifting and changing, and the angels are saying to me to say to you guys, shift and change must come. So sometimes we need to release and let go of that which we want to keep so close by. I hope that makes sense. So that is the energy of the day. A problem if there is one. Though I don't see a problem, I see Queen of Cups. But it's interesting with the Queen of Cups. I don't want to look at it in a problem energy. Let's see what the angels want to say about it. I understand. Yeah. So they're saying to me that this queen is falling over. This queen is coming to tell you that yes, relationships might shift and change might come, yet you're still you, sovereign, high vibrational, high frequency human being. You're able to align with the highest orders. You're able to shift into new being. So long as you release this, right? It looks like this was a problem today, this solution. But no, we've got some more cards. We've got some more cards. And no, the angels are literally saying to me, tell them that they can have good relationship and they can be in their hierarchy and higher energy. Now, the one thing they do want me to point out though is be careful of these needless energies on your shoulders. So you've got the good, the bad, you know, the devil on your shoulder and the angel on your shoulder. Be careful of the words that they're speaking into your mind, because I think this is what this is here. Right, you're holding on to something that you're being told, oh, but you need this, but you need this. The other one's going, let go of it, let go of it. There's kind of an internal messengers are telling you negative things. Yet the angels are saying to me, but they're in their highest form of energy. Why are they hearing that loud voice? Because it's almost like a booming voice that's incessant and keeps telling you this is how it's meant to be. Well, this is how it's meant to be. This is good relationship. There is a sense of aloneness in this. You feel a little bit like, how do I put this? Like something's gone and you've been left with all your jewels. And yet the angels are saying, what's there to be upset about when you have these things to still occupy you? You've got money, so you can go and enjoy life. You've got things you can do. Life has to shift and change. Life has to move sometimes. And with that, we have to be open to that. The pain is often, it happens. Yet you need to transform the way you view this world that you're living in as you move into the new aspects of it. I hope that makes sense, okay? If it doesn't, pop it in the comments and I will answer to it, okay? Now, we didn't have to have a solution as such, and I love this because you've got 2 bonus cards. We've got a card that comes up very rarely, actually. We've got, well, this one's not the one that comes up very rarely. So we've got the 2 of Cups, which is bringing things together. It's fusing, playing, teamwork, sharing, being with others. And from the first 2, the energy of the first 2, and like I say, some of you might, oh, you know what I was thinking? For some of you, a kid starting school or something. Maybe you have to let go of your little one and then it's making you feel a bit like, oh, as you get home. Maybe it's a little bit like that. The angels are telling me that's too specific. Fair enough. Okay, but with this one, the angels are saying that there's 2 energies vibrationally moving together to shift this consciousness that you're feeling, which is in these energies, okay? And this energy will make you feel better because you're not alone. You're not alone in any of this. And I think there's a sense of aloneness in those other 2 cards. And this card says, no, there was no need for a solution because this is all there is. There's you and your other. And even if that's just you and loving yourself, there is that. For some of you, I get a sense that there's a new relationship on the horizon, or a relationship that you're in is going to get better. And yeah, there's a lot to be had from that. Because I'm getting the energy of the infinity, I'm getting the energy. These are soul contracts as well. There's soul contracts being brought through for you as well, actually. And because the word soul contract comes up, I want to show you the other card you got. So you've got the King of Wands. And the reason I show this, we don't get this one so often, but the reason I wanted to show you it just after saying about this soul contract energy is that there's someone that you need to make amends with and speak with. Now, it may not necessarily be as literal as that. It may not be as literal, it may be in your heart, okay? But the angels are saying that these 2 people are meant to be harmonious and loving and caring to each other and communicating in a high vibratory way, which is kingly or queenly energy. The angels are telling me that is how it's supposed to be, okay? So there you go, my lovelies. That is your reading for today, for the 2nd of September. If you've got this far and you feel cool, please do give me a thumbs up. I'd be super, super grateful. If you haven't done already and you are one of my viewers who's been viewing for a while, please do hit subscribe. There may be a couple of videos up there that may interest you. Do check them out if you haven't done already. And namaste, everyone. Have a beautiful, beautiful Monday, and I will see you tomorrow. Lots of love. Bye. Bye, everyone. Bye.